Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you here today as we're talking about Week 3 for the San Francisco 49ers as they play the Kansas City Chiefs on the road. This will honestly be probably the toughest game for the San Francisco 49ers all season long. The Kansas City Chiefs sit atop the power rankings, probably be on most of the websites you'll go to about NFL football. If it's not going to be the Chiefs, it might be the Rams, but the one fun thing about seeing this is actually being able to see Patrick Mahomes play. If you go back, you watch my draft video, I wanted the Niners to draft Mahomes. Really, I wanted him bad. And honestly, I never saw him play in college. I don't even think I can tell you that I know what college he went to. But I watched the John Gruden special where basically he would bring in the quarterbacks, he would work them out, and then he would take them into the classroom and try and teach them some things on ESPN. And I fell in love with this guy, and I knew he was going to have a strong arm. I knew that he was going to hold up in the NFL. When he got drafted by the Chiefs and they had Alex Smith, I honestly was a little bit scared that he was sort of, I don't want to say get Aaron Rodgers, where he was just going to have to sit behind him, but you can see Andy Reid and the Chiefs have faith in this guy that after only one season, they bumped out Alex Smith, who was doing nothing wrong as the Chiefs quarterback, other than they just couldn't win playoff games. And Alex Smith is now in Washington. They fell on their face last week after having a really nice week 1. I believe in Alex Smith. He had all those ups and downs in San Francisco. They had excuse after excuse after excuse why it wasn't working. And when everybody was just ready to throw him in the trash, he had one of the best seasons that the Niners couldn't have. And he was one of the biggest reasons that team pushed, going into the playoffs and then going to the Super Bowl. He might not have been the starting quarterback on that Super Bowl team, but he got a lot of the wins that season before he had the concussion against the Rams that forced the 49ers to start playing Kaepernick. But this should be a good game. Mahomes coming in, you have the highest. The guy with the most touchdowns in the league. I don't know if he has the most passing yards, but the highest rated passer against the highest rusher in the league. So, that's going to be one of your sub-stories. Matt Breida, leading in rushing with 184 yards. I will tell you the truth, it surprised me. I know that he had one hell of a game last week, breaking off those runs. But to be leading the league in rushing, he might not be after week 3, but that is pretty cool. Alfred Morris, I'm hoping, is going to start getting the ball less and less and less. It seems like they start him and then they just sort of fade him out to a point where he's just non-existent on the football field. I'm hoping that Breida is going to be getting the ball because he is the hot hand right now, and that's sort of the direction the Niners are going. Jimmy Garoppolo, with 467 and 3 TDs. He's going to have to find his receivers. George Kittle right now is probably one of the most sought-after targets that there is on the field, but definitely finding those other targets on the field like Pettis and Garcon. Hopefully we'll have our other wide receivers out there with them as well, and we can be back up the pace. But the Chiefs, when it comes to the Chiefs, the wide receivers that they have out there, Tyreek Hill, definitely one of the fastest guys there is in the league. He already has 3 touchdowns on the year. Sammy Watkins is the guy that hasn't found the end zone yet, coming from the Rams and the Buffalo Bills. He's a target that I'm sure Mahomes is just going to start hitting more and more as the season goes along and people start trying to find the ways to shut down on Tyreek. So this will be the toughest game the Niners play all year. Hopefully in this game, a win would be fun. But realistically, if we can just hang tight, learn some things from playing the Chiefs, try and move into a direction where we're going to start winning some more football games and be a better team. That's our goal, I guess you can say.